Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these little levers on the inside of my lid to keep the lid from moving around. Now this one is zigzag, so it would fit perfectly where it should be. But if you have a straight line, you need to create something that will keep it from moving or falling off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one here. I'm going to slip and score this little side over here. Okay, and I'm going to slip and score this side here. Oops, sorry, you can't see it. Like that. Okay, I'm going to add some slip to it. Okay, all along the side there. And then I'm going to add it on the inside, just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to blend it in down here so that I know it stays where it needs to go. Now, this does not have to be big. It doesn't have to go the whole distance. Okay, but it needs to be just on the inside. It needs to be connected so it doesn't come off, slip and scored. Okay, so that leaves that in one place. So I'm going to do one little piece on each little side here. Okay, and I kind of make these a little too thick. They don't have to be so thick. I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, same thing. Going to slip and score. Where did my, there it is. Have my slip on there. Okay, and I'm going to add it on the inside. Now, you have to make sure that it sticks up a little bit because that's what's going to hold it in place. Okay, so I'm going to press it on there pretty good. I'm going to blend it on the inside. Okay, like so. Smooth it out with my finger so it's nice. Okay, make sure that's still good there. And then it should be able to fit. Let's see if I can pick the right side here. I don't know if that's the right one. I think it is. Okay, it'll fit on without moving. Okay, so even if it were to slide, it's not going to come off. Okay, now I need to do this throughout the whole thing. I can't just leave those two and expect it to fit. I'm going to have to put two more on each side. Okay, so I'm going to squish this down a little bit. Do one here. So score. Add it on the inside there. You don't want it to go over the actual lid because then you won't be able to get your lid on. Okay, I'm going to connect it. Do some more here. Cut this down a little bit. Remember, you have to slip and score anything that you are adding onto. I'm going to add this over here on this side. Okay, go ahead and blend it. If it's too big, you can cut it down a little bit. Okay, but it needs to blend. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more on this side. Same thing. I'm going to squish this down a little bit. Make it a little bit smaller. Slip and score. And go ahead and add it on. And blend it in. Okay, remember that it cannot go inside here because that is where your lid is connecting, but it must sit to where it will give it a nice lip and the lid will not come off. I don't think that's the right side. Okay, if it's not fitting, then obviously it is overlaying too much and you need to adjust it. Okay, if you have a straight one, you can do a coil all around the outside so that it sits. It is up to you how you want to create that.